We are live.
Yay.
Woot.
Yay.
Alrighty. I hope everybody else is doing okay this Monday. And forgive me and Frey for sounding gross.
Yeah.
As we were saying before stream, my mother brought the plague to this house.
Insist it wasn't her. It's never her.
Okay, hold on. It said that our bit rate just fell to unstable, but it's not unstable on OBS.
Also, I apologize if y'all ever hear any banging in the background tonight. The dog is losing his mind in the next room over and has so far moved the dryer by like 2 feet from banging into it. So
What is wrong with dog?
he is extremely hyper for some reason. And he is quite large, so when he's hyper, he just slams into everything.
Winston is super happy boy.
Yes, he is for
Luckily,
some
my
reason.
dog is small and does not do that.
So
Yes.
right now, he's so happy, he's like, let me smash.
Pretty much
It's the
smashing all of the appliances.
happy guy. Just a happy guy.
Which is
Okay.
funny because we just gave him some sedatives and they're not working.
Oh, well, that usually doesn't work on Hewitt either. NyQuil sometimes hypes him up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have
over
these
there.
like calming treat things that we give him.
You gave him one of those and he just... Hey, Kyle, would you switch to press to talk?
Yeah.
So you're saying you gave Winston a treat and now that was supposed to calm him down and now he's Ric Flaring?
Pretty much. But then I gave some to Belly today as well, and I almost couldn't get her off the couch. It was a chore to get her to get up.
All right. So quick review from last week. Y'all got out of the town. And
Croth.
Croth. Might have figured out what happened to it, but it looked like what was left had been left and abandoned for centuries. And you found out you've been missing for about 2 months. You also discovered that the tag-along NPC that you had was upset he no longer had his paladin powers, but there's something else also bugging him, but he decided to be a moody bitch and not talk about it. Then he went off to the temple, and the rest of you decided to drink at the tavern. Well, let me rephrase that. The twins did, and one twin got drunk. I believe it was the wizard.
Just a wee bit.
The result may shock you.
Also, you notice that your kobold companion is quickly putting together a not terrible disguise to not look koboldish anymore.
What should I use?
Probably a wise idea.
I know how to change it. I know how to change the color in my profile picture.
Okay. Take your water to your room. You brush your teeth. Go do
Kyle,
that.
your background is still coming through.
That's why. Hang on.
See, while he's doing that, it looks like several people's Secret Santa gifts came in. Somebody got a whole lot of tea.
LeBlanc.
And there is also a Thulu mug.
That's a really cool mug.
It is pretty badass. I still have to get my gift for my person. I think I know what I'm going to get.
Also, I like those dice that you got. Do those have like scale texture on it?
Yes, they do. They are also
Nice.
They are chonky. And
When he was rolling them earlier, though, I thought he was pooting in the next room.
Gonna have to use a tray for those, or else you might
they
damage
thick.
the table.
They thick.
yeah, there's a reason my dice trays have a that I've been making more recently have a chunk of 3/4 inch plywood as the bottom.
Yeah, smart.
Of course, you got the Godzilla monster as your husband. Though.
Yeah.
So
Always.
we will pick up at the tap the keg.
We did lose Cannon, just FYI.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
I thought that was Kyle coming in and out.
Nope,
Nope.
that was actually Cannon.
It was the same time
Oh.
I came back.
There's Cannon.
He has returned.
You good, Cannon? Uh-oh.
Yay, technical difficulties.
Always, always, always.
Some reason or another, my Discord on the computer dropped out.
Way to go, Discord. Hashtag another won't sponsor us.
I don't think we want Discord to sponsor us. I know we don't want Roll22 because they probably hate our guts.
Roll20. It sponsors us, so it's not a total piece of shit.
Oh my god. Burning bridges. Burning
They-
bridges.
They sponsor us,
Hashtag
so we
Waffle
stop
House.
talking shit.
Hashtag Waffle House, please sponsor us.
Oh my god.
Hashtag Waffle House, please sponsor us.
Hashtag right bacon, please sponsor us.
Hashtag right bacon, please sponsor us.
All right, I'm back on the computer Discord now.
Hashtag any major tool brand sponsor us.
Jeez.
No, I'm not.
Hashtag Games Workshop sponsor us.
Oh, God, no, because then we'd have to actually do some of their games, and I'm not going down that rabbit hole, man.
Brother, that's the only way. That's probably one of the only ways that I would.
Because, I mean, like, I'd be the official D&D podcast of Ryobi or DeWalt. But that'll never happen. But Games Workshop, I just be like, all right, blood for the blood god. Let's go down this tunnel.
Anyway,
So, y'all wake up the next morning. Mularn. Yeah. Roll me a con save at disadvantage because you were pretty snockered the night before. You wake up with 2 points of exhaustion because of that nat 1.
Cool.
oh,
So I will explain, Mularn. You wake up not in a bed, not in a room. You are halfway out the window. There is a rope tied to you to keep you from going all the way out of the window. And you notice that there is a haggard, not asleep kobold staring at you with bags under his eyes from across the room, just breathing fairly heavily, holding part of that rope.
Everybody saw, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, no. I don't know. But you did vomit on something across the street.
It beats my record. That's nice.
Help.
Shouldn't have gotten so inebriated, you dyspomaniac.
Stop yelling.
Hashtag why does the light make noise?
That smell is too bright.
So, Mularn or Malak, are you going to help the kobold who's apparently been holding your brother from falling out of a window while you were asleep? Get your brother back in said window?
No, I'm just gonna judge him.
All right, let's see what happens with this kobold strength check. Don't fail us, Greg. Oh, this is going to go great. Oh,
Yeah,
holy
pretty good.
shit. Yeah, even with a -2. So he pulls you in and then just collapses on the ground, breathing heavy.
Yeah, I feel that.
Tarl, did you get a room by yourself or were you staying in a room with the twins?
We didn't really discuss that. I can go either way.
It's whatever your choice. They gave you the rooms for free.
Since I was so down, I probably got a room of my own to have no unencumbered sleep.
All right. Are you going to sleep in, or would you get up with the star of the day to prepare your spells?
I'm going to get up and prepare my spells.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do before we move on?
Why is my blood so
Not
loud?
really.
All right. I will say you do hear a commotion from the room next door to you, Tarl. But let's see, Peregrine and
Retweeting that.
Arvax. Did y'all get private rooms or did y'all share a room?
Probably just shared a room for cost
Yeah.
purposes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Peregrine probably slept on a blanket on the floor quite comfortably.
even though there's a whole ass bed right there next to where you were sleeping.
I mean, if there's only one bed, there's no way both of them could fit in that bed.
Well, there's probably 2 beds.
If there's 2 beds, then potentially.
I would say they probably gave us a room with 2 beds.
Wait, does that mean that I got to sleep in the bed all by myself last night?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
That's the reason you didn't get up to help. You just looked up and you're like, I got this whole bed. All this. Like, did you take the pillows off the other bed and add them to your bed?
When do I not do that?
Okay. So y'all can hear that there's a commotion down the hallway, Arvax and Peregrine.
About what time is it?
Shortly after the morning's the sun's up. Probably somewhere let's see, said it was spring, I think. Oh no, you've been gone 2 months. So yeah, sun's up pretty early, so maybe like 7 or so.
Do you think that's one of ours?
Yeah, probably.
Fine. I'll just go stick my head out. And she really is just gonna do that. She's just gonna kind of stumble over the door and like lean against it and open it and just stick her head out in the direction of the noise.
I want to be leaving the room right whenever that happens.
So if she pokes her head out, is she gonna see Mulak leaving the room?
Yes.
And that's the room that the noise is coming from?
That's where some moaning, rather loud moaning's coming from.
What is going on?
Good morning. I am going downstairs for our continental breakfast. And there are 2 people in there up to lascivious behavior. And I'm
They're
not
waking up
dealing
the
with
whole
it.
thing. They're waking up the whole inn. Wait,
Good luck.
what? Arvax.
And I'll just walk downstairs and, I
Yeah.
don't know, go eat cinnamon rolls or whatever they have.
They're getting up to shit. Oh my god, they're gonna wake up the whole inn at this rate.
Who the heck's making noise?
I don't know. Mulak just left and he said there's 2 people and they're doing shit. I don't know.
Oh, if he
I don't
left
know
the
with those
room,
guys.
it's probably his brother.
I mean, that would be my thought, but
What's your passive perception again, Peregrine?
17.
You notice there's no Greg in your room.
Oh god, Greg's missing.
Dang, you got a high passive.
Oh god, and she's gonna head over to the noise now.
Let me get ready. I'll be there in a second.
Hurry up!
I get up. I start putting on my armor.
Tiny kobold's missing.
Yeah, probably not good.
And she'll
Sorry,
ahead.
if Tarl's downstairs, I'll just go, I don't know, sit next to him and watch people while eating my breakfast.
Peregrine's just gonna thump her way down the hall over to Mulak/Mularn's room and like not slam open the door, but open the door pretty like frustratedly.
You would notice that Greg, with his cloak still covering most of him, is face down on the floor with a rope near his hands. The other end of the rope is tied around Mularn's waist. And Mularn, what are you currently doing?
See Peter panning it out the window.
Knox?
That's probably what he's doing. Sitting quietly.
I'm just picturing like the I Believe I Can Fly music playing with his arms out as he's just like
Can you hear me
eagle
now?
in the sky.
We
Yes,
can
now
hear
we
you
can.
now.
Alright. I switched headsets and everything went wonky. No, it literally just, you walk in, you see Greg down, and you see me face down on the floor.
Like you're in the room, but the rope's still tied around you.
Yeah.
Yes. Why are you thinking so loudly?
She's gonna kind of tromp over there and like roll Greg over. Hey, and like tap him on the face. You all right? What the? And she's gonna hold the rope. What the hell is this?
Why is the sun so loud?
He said he knew how to fly. I had doubts. I was right. And I've been holding him on a rope after he fell asleep halfway out the window
Oh my god.
for like 3 hours.
Go sleep in our room. Go, and she'll kind of like usher Greg away and then look back at Mularn. Look, I don't give much about this magic shit and stuff like that, but you probably shouldn't attempt it when you're drunk, man.
I mean, but what if it would have happened though?
But it
No.
didn't.
That would have been awesome.
Come on, oh my god, let's get you. Oh, you stink, God! And she's gonna
Yeah.
like actually kind of like half gag.
Yeah, I think I got some on me.
Oh my god, did you piss yourself?
He is literally still laying face down. He will raise his hand, point down at himself, cast prestidigitation, and clean himself up, and then his hands are going to drop back to the floor.
Oh, that was a little better, but man, your sweat smells like a bar. God. And she's gonna look around. Is there like a wash bin in the room?
You notice that Greg didn't go to your room, but went and gotten the giant pile of pillows and blankets that have been pulled off of both beds onto one bed.
That's fine.
And there is a wash basin.
Okay, she's gonna go grab the wash basin and carry it over and dump it in front of, or not dump it, but like set it down in front of Mularn, but grab, like, I'm assuming there's like one towel on it, and like dunk it and kind of like throw the wet towel on the back of Mularn. Please clean up before you come downstairs.
As you do that, you realize what was in the basin was not water, but alcohol.
Oh my god.
I needed a bigger cup. They didn't have any bigger cups.
Oh.
I had to make do.
She's gonna go dump it over the railing after making sure, obviously, there's no one under the railing.
You know what? I'm fine. I'm fine. Me and hey, Greg, give me one.
There is no noise coming from the now nest of blankets and pillows.
Yeah, no, Greg is not some little fetch boy thing. No, let him sleep. You have kept him quite long enough. Oh my god. Arvax!
I think I've kept me quite long enough as well, to be fair.
She's just gonna get up and start walking out. Now she's walking down the hallway. She's gonna start talking to Arvax. Arvax, oh my god, do they have a bathing room or something?
Arvax just coming out the room, just shouldering the last of her armor on. What'd you do? Oh god.
Yeah.
Hi, Arvax.
Hi. How do you smell worse than a bunch of orcs after a night of drinking?
I don't know.
I think orcs have better hygiene. Oh my god.
No,
I'm gonna go get
no.
our bathing bucket. And she goes and grabs our bathing bucket.
Pure skill and determination. That's how.
Tarl comes out of his room and passes the door and peeks in and sees what's going on. He nonchalantly just moves on like you don't even know him and goes downstairs and orders a big breakfast.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I just
Peregrine will be coming out of the room as she sees that and just be like, real smooth, Tarl.
They
Thanks.
might just want you to take them out back and hose them off. Ugh.
I just clip that just so I can have that Tarl just walks by nonchalantly.
And follow me here. I'm gonna take a nap.
I think we should just go throw them in the river.
You may actually just fit in the rain barrel.
Does this before or after the nap?
You are not going to stew in that.
I'm fine.
All right, overboard time, and she's gonna grab him and hoist him over her shoulder.
I'm assuming you're not. Are you resisting, Mularn?
Oh, I am. I am at this point incapable of resisting. Like I am. Like you don't seem to understand. You stated that I had 2 levels of exhaustion because I rolled the natural 1 on a Constitution save from drinking the night before. I have decided I do not have 2 levels of exhaustion. I am still that drunk, which is why I'm.
And she just turned him upside down. And she just turned him upside down over her shoulder, so he proceeded to puke all over her back.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
Arvax, please carry the empty bucket behind us while I make our way out, because I'm not paying any more cleaning fees.
That's probably a really good idea.
Yeah.
And the 3 of us are going to make our way down the stairs and out the door with him over the shoulder with Arvax behind us holding the bucket under his head just in case. And yes, Peregrine is making a beeline to the river at this point.
Okay, so as you're going out, you all hear somebody that was passed out at the bar that kind of sits up. Hey!
Hey, Dave.
Hey!
Yeah.
Do the thing again.
Shut up, Dave.
Do not do the thing again.
I can't think right now, Dave. I think they're gonna drown me. I'll be back in a little while.
Okay, feel better.
Okay, you too.
Maybe we should ask if there's like a place we could just throw them in a tub.
She's going to turn back to, I guess, like either the nearest waiter or waitress or the person at the bar and just be like, y'all have a bathhouse by chance.
Out back.
Thank you.
Come on, man, do the thing. Do the woo.
About face.
I can't, Dave. Like,
if you make him do it, he's going to woo in that bucket. Now let's go.
I'd rather it not get on me.
Oh.
Maybe some other night. And we go to the bathhouse.
Okay, so they go out to the back and they're gonna dunk a wizard into the bathhouse. Tarl, do you see Mularn sitting there with his... You know, since he said there's a continental breakfast, Mularn, you're still trying to figure out how to work the waffle... Or sorry, Malak. You're still trying to figure out how to work the cast iron waffle maker thing. Like, there's directions about flip it, but every time you do, it just spins all the way around back to the original position.
I'm also looking for weirdos and or dude, and those are not mutually exclusive.
Roll me an investigation check or a perception check.
As I see him trying to flip the waffle iron, I just keep walking and sit down at a table, flag one of the winches over, and I order a breakfast.
Okay, so they will bring you a breakfast, which is whatever you want it to be, because I'm not limiting them. With 8, no, you don't notice
I
any...
ordered a dozen eggs, 4 slices. I ordered a dozen eggs, 4 slices of ham, 12 slices of bacon, an orange juice, and 8 flapjacks.
Okay, so you order a Ron Swanson.
A light breakfast.
But Mullard, yeah, you're so frustrated at this damn waffle iron thing that it just every time like you look around, but all of a sudden you watch it flip back to its original position in the edge of your periphery, and you get back and you have one side of your waffle is burned, the other side of your waffle is still goopy when you open it.
Each time he looks over at me,
So you
I'm
did-
just going to nod my head and smile.
So what was that, Mullard?
But I'm gonna still eat it. I'm proud of myself. I made this all by myself.
Oh man, you're gonna have the raw waffle poos later.
At least we know they have a bathhouse.
So I'm gonna ask Peregrine, are y'all just dunking him in the bathhouse and leaving him there?
I say chunk him, make him wash himself. I ain't washing his ass.
Peregrine's gonna like throw him back over her shoulder into the water and like splash some water on his face and kind of slap him on the face like, hey,
Don't drown.
come on, get clean.
Is the water warm?
Probably not.
No.
Is it like that scene from Overboard? Please tell me it's like that scene from
A
Overboard.
bit. It's a bit like that.
Why is it cold?
Come on,
I'm so cold.
scrub. And she's gonna like grab your own hand and like start scrubbing like your beard with it
He's an elf.
or hair, whatever.
You know what? I'm fine. I'll be out in 4 hours. I'll be fine.
She's
And
gonna
he's
look
gonna
at
slowly slide under the water.
She's gonna grab him by the back of the coat and pull him up so at least his head's out of the water. And she's just gonna look over at Arvax. We should at least sit here so he doesn't fucking drown where I can. But I'm just gonna let the water do its work for a bit. Maybe it'll seep out some of that stink.
They got one of those washing boards.
Oh my god.
I don't think this is working like you think it is.
Just swirl him
better
around
than
a couple
nothing.
times and let him drip dry. He'll be fine.
You got any soap at least? I'll even take some lard at this point. That's better than nothing.
You have to provide your own soap. They just have, basins.
Fuck. You know what?
Can't you prestidigitate?
He did prestidigitate his clothing, but Peregrine was still saying he smelled.
It's because every time he cleans it up, just more of that nasty, like, stink oil sweat comes out. Ugh. It's probably just going to take hours for him to sweat all that out. Oh my god. I wonder if the other skinny one has, like, some sort of, like, perfume oil I can use to just not smell it. It's killing me.
Probably, but don't bet on it. Don't bet on him giving it up.
No, you gotta come on. Fuck. And she'll just swish him around another couple times. Is he any more aware than he was at the beginning? Like, woken up.
Actually, this is a role play thing. I'll let Kyle decide that.
Vaguely.
Okay.
The more aware he becomes, the worse he feels.
Alright, we're gonna take you inside. You're gonna have some bread for breakfast. And I mean bread. Only bread. Grain.
Yes.
Nothing else.
Yes. Bacon and bread. Yes.
No bacon.
Yes.
Bread only.
Okay.
And we're gonna get you
Okay.
some black coffee.
Just bacon. Got it.
Arvax, do not let him order.
He's a big boy.
They have coffee?
I'm sure they do. If not, I can make my own. Oh god, you still stink. Alright, let's go. And she's gonna start hauling him out of the water, and when he gets out of the water, she's just gonna kinda like shake him like a tree to try to shake the water off of him.
Did it work?
Oh, better. Oh my god. Just okay. Give me your coat. And she's gonna take the coat because I'm assuming that's probably the most saturated thing. So he's mostly.
He's. I picture you having him like under the arms, looking at him, and he's just gonna just palm on forehead, wipe down your face. Go, you're nice. Thank you.
Oh, you now have gray clay on your hand, and Peregrine now has a streak down her face where the clay's been wiped off. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's gonna pat her face dry, and under the coat, do you just have like standard like shirt and pants? I'm guessing, like linen or something.
Robes.
Robes. Okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
She'll just take off the heavy layer then. I actually think you can get him inside. I'm gonna find a place to just throw this coat to get it drying. It's soaked.
Yeah, come on. She's gonna usher him back inside.
And Peregrine will wring out the coat and see if there's any like clothesline or something she can hang it on.
There's part of a fence.
Peregrine's trying to fix him, and I just Arvax just I picture Arvax just grabbing him by the scruff and literally dragging him back inside.
Yeah, kind of a drag and then a push in front, like, come on. Still grabbing him by the scruff, like, this way.
And remember, Arvax, no bacon. No bacon for that one.
You heard the lady. All the bacon.
We go back
When
in.
Tarl sees him,
Go ahead, Tarl.
when Tarl sees him come through the door, he gets up, casually strolls over, whispers in Mularn's ear, "Hey man, does your head hurt?"
Why are you screaming at me? That's not nice, Carl.
Ah, damn.
We walk
Oh
in.
my
I
God.
point at Mular and I say, "This one gets black coffee and bread
And bacon.
and one piece of
I
bacon."
turn around and go back and finish my breakfast.
I say one piece of bacon. And I look at Mular. I'm your favorite now, and I put him down on a chair.
Yeah. Yes.
You have undermined me. How dare
Yes.
you?
Did they have
Yeah.
cinnamon rolls?
You eat that piece of bacon before she gets in here. I swear to God.
There
Okay.
were no cinnamon rolls. No.
Damn.
Can I have an ale?
No.
Yes.
I point at whoever's behind the bar. No.
I pointed her. Yes.
Peregrine's going to be walking through because she second guessed leaving the coat out there in case it was stolen, so she's going to go throw it up over the balcony on their room. And as she walks through, she's going to look at Tarl or look at Mularn. No. 2 versus 1. No.
And point up at Peregrine and go, yes. And
Hey,
by the way,
From across,
Mularn's face is now covered in clay.
Oh my God.
As the transition from Peregrine to Arvax happened, he just rubs his face. Half of his face is now Peregrine gray.
but from across the bar, Dave. Yes. So 2 against 2.
You're my boy,
Dave.
Dave.
Shut up.
Hey, Dave's nice.
You're still drunk.
Uh-huh.
Hair of the dog does not work in this situation.
I beg to. I've never tried before, so we should probably give it
Drinking
a
more
good
will
old
not
college
disagree.
keep you undrunk.
But it keeps you from getting hungover.
You see, he's not
For
wrong.
the time being, it's a Band-Aid.
That is look. He's gonna
Cancel the one piece of bacon and put it on my plate. I'm still.
That was me. I'm just saying. We don't know that it doesn't work yet. And besides, that's later Mularn's problem. Now Mularn would like a BLT and a beer.
Now Mularn gets black coffee and bread. Does
Cool.
anyone try and bring him an ale?
No.
Good, because I was going to drink it.
There are 2 rather well-armed and or large individuals declaring that the sopping wet wizard doesn't get food, while one party member, I am assuming Tarl, is laughing through his breakfast. And the twin brother of said wizard.
Oh yeah, he's got a grin on his face.
And the twin brother, I don't think, is doing anything
And he
about
asked
this.
he asked the barmaid. He asked the barmaid to bring him a small glass.
She'll bring you a small glass.
Mulak, come deal with your brother. I don't want to anymore.
When she brings the small glass, Tarl reaches into his pocket and pulls out his snake crystal and pours a little bit into it. Puts the snake crystal back in his pocket, and he walks over to Mularn and hands him the glass and says, "Drink up," and turns around and goes back to his seat.
I will immediately take it. Yes, sir. Gluk.
Arvax throws up her hands. Nope. I'm done. I ain't related to you. That one is. It's his problem. And she goes to get breakfast.
Peregrine's finally making her way back down and sees Arvax getting up. Really?
That's a con save. That's a con save from you, Mularn.
Do we need to go get that rope again?
So that's a failure.
No blood shared. I don't care.
That is 4 poison damage you take. But if you do this 2 more times, and let's see, hold on. If you drink it 3 times within a week and it doesn't kill you, you're going to have poison resistance.
Nice.
But you just basically poured fireball whiskey that's been soaked around a snake's corpse into your gullet. Give me another con save.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You puke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you puke. And a whole unshelled pecan is amongst what you have regurgitated.
Okay. Okay, that's enough for today.
That's why I thought I felt a lump.
Peregrine's gonna look at Mulak. You have to do something. But for now, he's going back in the bath. And she's going
Tarl,
this time drag his
Tarl
ass
taps
out.
Mulak on the shoulder. Tarl taps Mulak on the shoulder. I knew that'd bring all that crap up.
You do feel slightly better, Mularn.
Yeah.
I'll pick up my coffee and do like a cheers to Tarl.
Peregrine is holding her nose and this time not kindly dragging him out to the bath again. And this time she's just dropping him in there.
Arvax is sitting at the bar eating breakfast.
Bye,
Like,
Dave.
I've dealt with this for like 100 years. You can deal with it for 1 day.
Dave just, I got you.
I didn't sign up for that shit. Maybe Dave should go help him if he's so interested.
No.
Dave's got a bad back. He can't.
Also, Dave is currently glued and waiting for the solvent to get him unstuck from this chair.
While I'm eating, I'm gonna ask. You said it was barmaids behind there getting stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the closest barmaid. Hey, do you know of anyone around town named Webley?
Oh yeah, lives up Market Way.
And you kind of give me a more specific way to find this person up Market Way. I have something to deliver to him.
Give me a second to pull up a document.
Mackett Way.
Yes, in Mackett Way.
Mackett. They're in the Mackett.
Hush you, or else I'm going to have to turn everybody here into a New Jerseyan.
You're the one that left out the R, not me.
Shush. Mr. Webley runs the Clean Getaway, the livery at the northern end of the Market Way.
Clean Getaway.
Clean getaway, the livery.
All right. Thanks. And she'll just tear back into her breakfast.
This time Peregrine's just dumping him in the bath, and then she's gonna come and just sit like on the stoop, I guess, of that back door that leads out there, so she's still kind of in the building, but also able to just watch him and make sure he doesn't go wander off into the distance. And as she does, she's gonna just take out her pouch and just pack her pipe and just to have a smoke because she is not hungry right now after all this mess.
Just a lot of dotting at the beginning of the day.
It's more just like waking up with a little bit of like a caffeine boost. Cigarette to start the day, so to speak.
All right. Malorn, what are you doing in the bath?
Existing. Just straight up just sitting there and trying not to die.
You feel like death.
Oh, absolutely.
Though I gotta ask, does anyone actually know Lesser Restoration?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Tarl probably does. But the fact is, does he want to use it?
Yes,
I
I
would
do.
advise. I would
I have
advise
it.
against.
Okay, just checking because I don't want to be like the party. Like as the DM, man, the party could totally help out, and then later I'm like, no, they couldn't. Man, now I feel like an asshole. But everybody is able to get their breakfast. Malorn does not drown in the bathtub. Greg eventually comes down wearing his full costume that has a fake mustache.
Looking sharp, little man.
Just thumbs up from a glove that has a loose pinky finger. And how would y'all like to now start your probably closer to 9 o'clock day?
I need to go find this guy and give him this letter. So that's what I plan to do.
Yeah, we need to. Don't we need to talk to our boss?
Well, we should probably figure out where Smebulok is. And we do need to talk to that prior. But Dreyfus mentioned that prior usually is around the Waystone.
That's fair. Do you know where that dude is? And she'll tap the letter that you have.
Yeah, it's in a livery up in Market Way.
Well, at least that one we know
Clean-
where.
Clean getaway.
Well, do y'all want to start there since at least that way we have a heading, and then we can ask around, I guess, for Spebulok on the way. See if we
Yeah.
can see him.
I guess we need to find out what the heck we've missed in 2 months, if anything important.
Yeah, who knows on that? I gotta grab my shit right quick. She's gonna walk back up to the room to get her bags.
Like once every 5 minutes, I'll just look at a random direction and cast message and go, Smebulok.
Oh my god.
What's the distance on it again?
120 feet.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Actually, after a second, who are you?
Oh! Are you Smebulok? Does it sound like Smebulok?
No, it doesn't sound like you're Smebulok.
There's more than one Smebulok?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, 500 years ago it was a very common gnome name, just like all the girls were named, Justina.
Oh my god.
Smebulok, where are you?
Farming?
Stay right there. Stay right there. I'm gonna run that direction.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He's farming.
Why
He's
is
an
he?
idiot.
Why is he farming? You're not there. Why is he farming?
Oh.
So
All right, let's go.
you're running out there to go find Smebulok farming.
Does Peregrine, as she's up in her room gathering her stuff, hear from the window he's farming as Mulak takes off in some random direction out the front?
Yeah, and I'm also assuming his brother is staggering slowly behind him.
Oh my god.
I was just, yeah, I found him!
Hey, we found Smebulock. Isn't that great? That's great. I'm gonna get a
I
beer
really
for the
doubt it.
road.
How high is the balcony?
About, what would be a second floor window.
Like 10 feet
Probably
from the base of it?
10 to 12 feet, probably from the road.
Okay, if she hangs from it, then she'll only drop 3 feet. Can she do that?
Sure, let's do this. Let's leave the inn in a weird way. Let's just rock this.
I mean, everybody's running off. The drunk one is stumbling through the streets, and Peregrine's assuming she loses eyes on him. She's gonna lose track of him forever. So
There is
Well, it only reaches
100% no
120
running
feet.
involved in this.
there's a lot of alleyways. Okay, you don't expect him to go fall asleep in a hay bale somewhere, and we lose him. Fall asleep in a cart and get hauled off to the next city. I'm not chancing that.
You see, okay. This is what you see. You see him. You see me walk out of the door. You go around through the room, jump out of the balcony, turn back towards the door, and find me sitting on the bench outside sleeping.
That sounds about right. And for the record, she didn't like superhuman just like jump over it. She just did kind of like, oh my god, like casual climb over and drop.
Yeah.
She's not trying to be Miss Badass right now.
Which gave me plenty of time to get to the door, realize that is a lot of work, and that he hasn't stopped yet, which means he is not just outside the building and is going to sit down and pass on.
Is Arvax coming through the door at this point, or near the door, so she can look through the door and see Arvax?
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm already 120 feet away.
Are we carrying this one to go catch up to the other one?
I mean, he was casting Ascending, and that doesn't really go that far, so I'm assuming he'll be back pretty quick.
Alright, well,
I'm pretty sure it's not our Smebulock.
fair.
You don't know what I was casting.
I'm smart enough to guess.
You think you are.
Look how many times you've cast it? Yes.
Does the running one need a babysitter?
Okay. So, Tarl, are you just still eating breakfast, or are you going to watch this train wreck too?
I'm watching the train wreck, following behind and chuckling the whole way.
So, Malak, you get over to a field and you just see this one very confused looking gnome. Like much, much younger than Smebulock, much, much thinner, or I should say, more lithe than Smebulock. Just standing there. Hi,
Are you Smebulock?
I'm Tyrone Smebulock.
You're not Smebulock Grosdown?
Who?
You don't know him?
I think I need an adult.
Why did you answer me then?
You
Alright,
magic-
check this out. Check this out. And then I'll do a magic trick for him real quick.
Make a performance check. That's really cool, but I'm still super uncomfortable.
You can call me the worm, and then I'll slip him a gold.
Mom!
Oh my god.
Tell your friends about me! And then I'll run back to the thing. And be like, it
Please
wasn't him.
don't.
All the goodwill that has been done for this by saving them is slowly getting undone.
he gets back up to the inn. I'm still kind of just laid out on the front porch. The minute he walks up on the porch, you did the marble thing, didn't you?
I did what?
You did the marble trick, didn't you?
No, I didn't do any tricks.
Deception.
I don't have to.
You're an idiot. And a
As
bad
Tarl's
liar.
coming out the door, bringing up the rear, he kind of kicks Mularn Get up. We gotta go.
Nope. I am a detriment.
Are we
Should
about
we buy a cart to haul him in?
I was about to ask, are we about to papoose the wizard?
Okay, it's just 4 hours. So
Is there a stable anywhere nearby?
No, not right here.
Damn.
We do need to go to a livery.
We may want to rent a donkey to take around for a day to carry this dumbass.
That's his own fault. He can walk.
that's press. Hey,
Out of the mist, a donkey with a green leaf on a little leather collar just walks up.
Aren't we going to a livery? He can walk to the livery.
All right. Well, if he
No,
falls, you are
that's
responsible
my
for picking him up.
That's my pop's donkey right there. That's Greenleaf. He'll carry him.
Is Greenleaf actually here?
No, I meant that as a joke,
Okay.
because dear God, that donkey would be dead 5 times over just by life expectancy.
I mean, Greenleaf is the god of donkeys, so.
True.
This is true. We did kind of turn that donkey into a demigod in that campaign. Greenleaf the Deathless.
That's Greenleaf. That's Greenleaf's great grandson.
We did not magically just summon another indestructible donkey. You already killed the horse.
DM said it.
Fine, there's a donkey. I'm not making the donkey talk, though.
The scion of Greenleaf.
This donkey has a title. You know that. It's got a pedigree.
Tarl walks over. Sir Greenleaf, we need your assistance. And he throws Mularn over him. And they move on.
So we got a drunk wizard, or hungover wizard, slumped over the back of a donkey like a sack, and y'all are walking up to the clean getaway livery.
Yep, he's laid over the back of the donkey like a dead man on a horse in the old Wild West.
All right, so if y'all can y'all move your tokens?
I'm gonna let Arvax lead the way because I don't know where this livery is.
If y'all want to go up to this green building, oh, hold on. Let me see. Oh, the one, this one right here. Sorry, the one next to it, the brown building. Can Moonlock not move his token?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you get.
I couldn't find it, so never mind.
Okay. So this section of town, the last time you came through it, was extremely smoke damaged. Several roofs, but it looks like the damage done to the market way and the area around it in the center of town was more superficial than actual damage, except for, you know, that road off of the square that y'all went up where there had been the kobold cannon. Those buildings still show sign of being repaired and masonry work being redone. But you get to the livery.
Not done in 2 months still.
But again, there is a lot of smoke. And it seems like what you're now seeing is that mostly what had been done was a lot of smoke damage. So the livery itself has some fresh timbers out in the front and a new wood shingled roof. And you can see that the front door is open. And you can see a portly halfling with a simple shirt and trousers and a little set of glasses looking over some paperwork next to a desk.
Excuse me.
Aye.
I'm looking for someone named Webley.
Well, what's just Webley?
I mean, that's the name I was given, Webley.
Well, that might be me. It might be my son.
The letter just said Webley, right?
Yes.
It just said delivered to Webley in Hillins.
Oh. So you're a postal worker?
Something like that.
Oh,
I
well,
was-
okay. Please, let me see it.
I will pull out the letter and I will hand it to him.
He takes the letter and puts 2 silver in your hand.
All right.
And then immediately bursts into flames.
No, it's worse. So, y'all are all crowded around the door, right? Or are y'all just all waiting outside as Arvax steps in?
Before
a fucking bomb.
I'm
before
waiting
Arvax went
outside.
in, yeah, before Arvax went in, Peregrine was gonna put her hand on her shoulder and be like, you know, I'm always with you, but this kind of skews me out a little bit, so I'm
Hey,
gonna be out here.
This was my problem.
You call if you need me, though. All right.
Yeah, it's my problem.
All right. And she's gonna be standing outside, like kind of over to the side of the door.
Okay, so you've handed that in there. So you're the only one that went in. I'm just seeing how many folks were. If y'all were, just
a fucking bomb.
no, it's more or less. I'm trying to figure out
Anthrax.
How many folks in the street might be able to see in through this open door, or if y'all have kind of blocked it off.
Oh, great.
Is there any reason that we didn't let the doors shut?
Well, the door was open when Arvax stepped in.
Gotcha.
I mean, I would have stepped in enough to, speak to the guy. But everyone else stayed outside.
So Webley opens up the letter. Dear Herbert Webley, I know what you've been doing, you little shit. You haven't been paying me the tribute you said ever since I got you out of the fucking Sword Coast. So the piper is due, you little shit. Like his voice changes into that of the hag's, and you watch as he starts convulsing and pulling back.
Oh, no.
Starts gagging, and you watch from inside of his mouth a set of long, spindly fingers come out, and then another set that then starts to peel him back.
Oh, God.
And off as if he was clay, and the screaming that he does quickly turns into a gurgle, a sputter, and a splat as the hag is now standing before you. He goes, "Thank you. That's about the same price as my walking stick. Have a nice day." And walks out the back door of the livery.
What the fuck?
Also, the person with the highest perception, I believe, is Peregrine, correct? Passive perception, 17?
Potentially.
You hear the hag singing, "There once was a ship that put to sea."
Oh my god.
As she slowly walks away.
Now I have it stuck in my head. Damn it, now I have to watch that YouTube video again.
Just jauntily singing the Wellerman as she wanders off, now on this plane of existence.
Arvax just kind of backs out of the room.
So how'd it go? It didn't sound great.
Not good. Especially not for Webley.
What exactly happened to him?
So she's still kind of backing away from the livery, like kind of like
Mulan just kind of raises his head and goes, "It sounds like things went not good. Did things go not good?"
He took the letter and
Uh-huh.
started speaking as the hag about how
Okay.
he wasn't paying tribute for getting him out of the Sword Coast, whatever the fuck that is.
Okay.
And so she was gonna make him pay up, and she ripped her way out of his mouth and walked
Okay.
out the back door.
First thing that needs to happen is we all need to go back to the inn because I would like more coffee, and we need to tell the bartender that we couldn't find him.
Here, take this. We'll go back later, and she'll hand him some of the black lichen that's essentially coffee if you chew it. Just for now.
I
I'm
think the
gonna
most
take that 2 silver and just kind of put it down on a barrel or something outside. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna take that.
So are you in the clear now? Was that all that was needed?
Think so?
She didn't say anything about anything else that you gotta do, right?
She said that was about the price of using her walking stick.
Okay. Think we're good. No more deals. I mean, let's be real though. You didn't do anything wrong though. I mean, you made a
I
deal.
mean,
That was the price, and he made a deal too.
I didn't, but that was fucked up.
Yeah, that's a little fucked. Don't let it eat on your conscience though. I don't think you did anything wrong.
I mean, I feel kind of bad because he mentioned it could be him or his son, so he's got a kid. But we're still like leaving as we're talking. We're not standing there.
I'm
I mean,
assuming,
at least he didn't give it to his son.
Oh, at least you're talking and walking.
Yeah.
His son now owns the business.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Tarl.
Tarl, ever the optimist.
I had to clip that too. At least his son owns the business.
Should we find out how old his son is? Or is that's too much meddling? Is that too much
I'm
meddling?
not asking
Are y'all
shit.
y'all are walking away, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all notice that there is a young halfling couple quickly making their way opposite of you, heading towards the livery as you head away from the livery. And one of them looks a lot like the other Webley. And the young halfling woman that's with him, I'm kind of nervous. Oh, my dad's gonna love you. You're just one of the most beautiful girls ever out here. You're just
Stop it! Stop it! Oh my god.
Arvax.
God, we're terrible people.
Arvax.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything. Peregrine, it's not our business.
She
It's
is
kind of our
very
business.
lovely. I think your father should love her.
Well,
I
thank
am
you.
going.
Thank you, you
The
fine
fuck?
sir.
Peregrine is
Tarl
looking at
nodded.
him and mouthing every cuss word there is while pantomiming 3 different ways that she is going to murder him.
Arvax is going to invent Polish just to curse at him in Polish.
Tarl nods at the young man and gives him a wink and says, "Congratulations, young lad."
Oh. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I can't deal with this anymore. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck.
Leaving.
Just everybody is speed walking away from this.
Not me. I'm riding a donkey.
Who is trotting to keep up.
Oh god. Oh yeah, so this is also because last week you said time to do some sketchy shit, Emily.
God fucking damn.
So it is Arvax's fault, what you're saying. It's all her fault. Oh my god.
But would anybody like to look around the Mackett way to get their minds
No!
off of what's happened?
No, we want to get the fuck out of here. We'll go elsewhere.
Plausible deniability.
You can go. Let's still try and figure out where the fuck Mebulok is.
So
Peregrine's gonna like grab Arvax and pull her like really close so she can whisper in her ear. There was no remnants of that dude in there, right? Like, please tell me that they're not gonna walk in and find a fucking finger or a foot or something like that, right? Please.
What was left of him?
a puddle.
Oh,
There was a bloody spot.
She's gonna actually put her fingers in her ears because she doesn't want to hear the wailing and pick up the speed even
Hey,
more.
you don't even see it happen.
Yeah, it's not so much like a bloody spot, it's more like if someone dumped chunky chili on the floor.
Ow.
Yep, nope. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Okay,
Off we go.
so if y'all are trying to get away,
Brown burger and blood.
We just meat ground somebody.
the hag did. You
I
just
mean, yes, but
worst you would get is accessory. Anyway, as y'all are quickly trying to make your way away from this before noises might be heard at the livery, you notice that there is a crowd heading off the side of the market way towards the Temple Mott, and it seems like there is some excitement.
I kind of stop someone close to me. Hey, what's going on?
Let's see. Roll me a D10 to see who you stop. Tell me that a 5. You stop a half-orc man that has filed his tusk down, has a long braid, who turns and looks at you. Oh, the vicar is back. Vicar Elvorn. He's going to punish someone publicly. We haven't had a flogging in years. It's high.
Fuck.
And I will add him to everybody's key figures underneath Woven Branch.
Vicar Elvorn. Punish somebody. Who's getting punished?
A new penitent.
Why?
He has fallen out of favor.
Oh, fuck.
I brought hog nuggets if you want some. It's going to be a daily event or all-day event.
No, I'm good. She kind of turns and looks at Peregrine. I'm pretty sure I know who that's gonna be.
oh god, is it gonna be Dreyfus? Fuck.
Yeah.
And Peregrine's gonna try to, like, with her height, kind of look up over the crowd and see if she sees, like, a grandstand or anything like that, or any, like, setup, I guess, so to speak.
You can see... You can't really see because there's a lot of houses, but the Temple Mott is higher than all the buildings before the temple. The temple has lights, magical lights around it, and you can see the top of a wooden structure just above a roof.
Is the orc still near Arvax?
Oh no, he's gone. He mentioned that he
He's
had
gone.
the hog nuggets, and he's going. Like,
Okay, she wants to grab someone else and be like, hey, when does this start?
you know what? I'm doing this because it's funny. You pick up a whole gnome.
Like, physically pick them up? That wasn't my intention.
You didn't intend to, but
I mean,
like,
it's a gnome and you big.
yeah, like you reached out and grabbed, and like automatically you stood up a little bit, and you realize you have a whole
Gotcha.
adult. You got a whole ass gnome in the air with like a long wizened beard.
Oh, sorry, man. Oh, okay. Then kind of set it back down.
It's gonna start here real soon.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And she'll kind of like turn away and like pat him on the back and kind of shove him off. And look back at Arvax. Okay, we need to find Smebiolok, then we need to get back here. We need to find Dreyfus, and we need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
I think finding Dreyfus is going to be pretty damn easy.
I'm aware. That's why we need to hurry, because, oh, fuck.
Tarl and twins, you see that your two frontliners talking about what needs to be done. What are y'all doing?
Stand there and watch for a minute.
Nearly comatose on a donkey.
I'm just standing next to Tarl waiting to see what he does, and then I'll do that.
Is there a dude?
I think we have a dude.
I think there is a dude.
Oh God.
The sweet smell of gumbo wafts through the air. Dude, have you rejoined?
Dude's here for an appearance.
That did the
would-
vampire spit you back out?
I would like to. I would like to spend a fate point and retroactively say that the gnome, that instead of a gnome, Peregrine just randomly picks up dude.
If dude's fine with that happening to his character, that's fine with me.
Oh, hey, Peregrine.
Hello. Oh, you're okay? Just gonna kind of
What do
like
you
pat
mean?
him down.
To catch you up, dude,
Yeah.
you disappeared during a rather big fight because I wasn't going to roll your character, so I said dude stealthed very well.
Oh, no, I ran away. It was very scary.
That works. And then all of a sudden you were no longer in the fog. Everything cleared away, and where the village had been looked like ancient ruins.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
super easy to not get in trouble when I'm not around you guys.
You know what? That's actually a
Funny
really good
how that
point.
works.
Yeah, and on
Yeah.
that same methodology there, we got a little bit of a problem going on right now. Do you remember Dreyfus? The guy that we were helping and like we went
Yeah.
into that guy. So funny story. Bad stuff happened. He may have fallen out of favor, and she's gonna kind of gesture at the crowd. This crowd is here to see his punishment, which is not great. It's not great at all.
Also not the worst.
It's just
This is his, right?
Hey, to be fair, he was kind of the worst.
He was not the worst.
It was not the worst. I'm
They're
sorry,
just-
dude. What did you say?
This is Hillins, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
it's-
right.
I have sway here. Remember? So it's fine. I'll handle it. What do we?
also
What do
By
you?
the
like
way,
2
also this is like
months.
4 months later.
Yeah,
It's
We
2
that
kind
months
of
was
later.
missed 2 months.
Yeah,
that was
that's
the
for
other
sure.
aspect. We time hopped a little bit, and this is the road where there was some damage, right, DM?
Yeah.
Okay, she'll kind of gesture behind at some of the buildings that like had been burned previously during that kobold fight, and be like, "Yeah, you see how this all used to be bad? It's all been fixed up now. Some time has passed."
Well, it's amazing to see just how industrious neighbors working together to help each other can be at sometimes, Peregrine. It's awe-inspiring. May the light of Pelor shine on this entire civilization.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
Paylor. Look, guys, I don't think we have time to find some Nebula before this shit starts.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Well,
God.
do I need to stall a crowd? I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, see,
I mean, that
I
may
don't
not
know
be
if
the
that's
worst
gonna
idea.
work.
Can you like
The
throw
guy
me on
in
a roof?
charge is kind of here to do this, and I think they're gonna care more about Dreyfus getting his ass beat.
But
Yeah, no.
but Arvax, hear him out because we could use him and Mulak as a distraction.
Do you not remember the time I talked this entire town into letting your kobold pet live?
I mean, got a point.
Yeah.
What if we go find Smebulak, we get our next shit, we get ready to, get the fuck out
Just
while they do their thing.
throw me on the roof. I got this.
She's gonna look over at Mulak. Are you in? Can you distract?
I think we need to get eyes on what's going on over there, because if he's already up on the block ready to get whipped, then I don't think there's much they're gonna distract from.
DM, I didn't think he was, right? When I looked.
You can't really.
You can't really see that at the moment.
We need to
Dude.
get closer.
Dude, I have a job
Is there
for
just
you.
like a random person standing next to us, closest, looking like they're excited to go watch?
Most of the crowd is now past you, but there's still.
I'll go catch up to somebody and say, "Hey, ma'am."
I'm a guy.
Okay, sir. What's going on here?
Oh, that paladin guy, that shepherd that went out with a whole command, lost them all.
Okay.
So He's been stripped of his rank, and they're gonna flog him publicly.
That's it? They're just gonna flog him?
Hey, can I use this ability of being a court functionary?
Okay, so what I will tell you is that the Vicar Elvorn, he's usually in Hillins. He is straight-laced, not a bribable individual.
Works, I don't bribe, and I'm straight.
Well, I get what I'm saying is also not personable, not friendly, and unless it comes from a higher up, he does not really care. Like, you have never met someone that "this is my job" described more. And
That's fine, but he's also a very rational person, correct?
yes,
So he would understand that if the crowd was not in favor of what he was doing and he lost the faith of the city, that he would lose face in front of his higher ups. And
not so much. Like,
no, so he's more like Nazi general. Like, I'll cap him anyway.
He is.
Can we have a team huddle? Because I think that court functionary thing could work. It just might not work this exact instance.
Now,
because of how time crunch we are. But I do think that could help.
Well,
let me finish describing this for you. It's a little bit like that. This is already in motion. You know, with him, you're not going to get it out of motion.
Is he the highest authority here?
He is the only person that outranks him in the city right now is the Elder Prioress, who you've never met.
Okay. Does she live in the city?
She does. You know, supposedly she lives within the Temple Mott, but she has not come out of it for 70 years.
Ooh, are there any I'm willing to roll like history or whatever kind of thing, but is there any, like, being a court functionary, I was a chef through many of these religious bureaucracies throughout this country, moving around, gaining my fame as Dude Fear. And did I ever once hear what she might like as a treat?
You've heard stories of sweets being a favorite thing, but also roasted meats. Now you do.
I've got a pocket full of sweets.
Now, the other thing, you do know that there is also Richter Elmbor, which is going to be underneath Hillins under key figures. He's the Richter, which is like a religious mayor.
Mm-hmm.
He serves more as the Elder Prioress's assistant, because even though he's basically the mayor of the city, since she is the religious governor, she outranks him on pretty much everything, but there would be an in with her, or with him. Let's see, underneath Woven Branch. Also, who else is here? Nobody. Okay, so basically think with Vicar Elvorn, head of the religious military police. You do know there's also the iron, let's see, what was it? The metal pikes, who you were in with, which probably is also, since it's been a minute since you dealt with them, are probably the people you'd go to talk to find out where Smebulok was. Which those figures, for everybody to help them remember, are Warden Avernus Bloodmane and Sergeant Marvin Gavelberg.
And so they're killing our tiefling buddy, right?
They're flogging him publicly.
Oh.
Which is why it's not super time crunchy, but we don't want it to happen again if it
also, as a reminder with terms, penitent is a religious slave. So they mentioned he was a new penitent.
Ah, shit!
Oh, that's not good. All right. Dude is going to reach into his pocket.
They're going to flog him, and then he's going to be a slave.
And pull out like a piece of peppermint and give it to Peregrine, and I'm going to say, I'll trade you this for some saffron leaves. I know you got some in that little pouch.
Yeah, I do.
I just take her whole pouch and I run away.
I hate that. You better bring it back. Swear to God, if you don't bring that back, little fucker.
Okay, so we're gonna do this.
Just stall him! And I take off.
Okay, so dude's taking off with a pouch. Peregrine, what are you doing?
Uh,
You're
hey,
not near the temple mott yet.
Mulak, do you wanna try to do some fancy shit and kind of keep people distracted for a second if we get up to the temple?
Who did the
I-
idiot worship?
He never said.
There was no symbols on him anywhere.
He had the woven branch symbol and he had the Elfham theocracy symbol, but he did not have an individual deity on
Is
his.
there
I mean, where's the deities?
is there like a head deity of the Woven Branch, like the best of the best?
The deities are
Woven Branch,
Ostrom,
yeah.
Lady of the Waves.
Isn't that
Satan,
Saloon like the top, like the moon god? Isn't that like the best god for the elves?
Look underneath religion, under lore, religion, and Elfham order, because this would be common knowledge for anyone that's been here long enough.
This elven god of nature in the woodlands, Rilifam. Our
What is
way.
missing it? Oh, there
Elven
it is.
goddess
Okay. Who
fertility.
is somebody he would like?
Corellin?
The creator god.
Creator
Corellin.
god.
Okay. Do I know Corellin's symbology?
You know that he usually appears. His symbol is a golden tree.
Golden, so exactly, kind of like the tree that is for the Woven Branch or the Elfheim Mortar.
It is very similar to that of the Elfham order.
He's also all about order and law, which is Lapellus. But it's
Okay.
likely just it's probably mainly the creator god.
So keeping this rolling. Peregrine,
Okay,
what are you doing?
She's starting to kind of walk towards the group and look at Mulak and be like, yeah, if we could maybe stall him so that it stalls some stuff. I don't know what the fuck the little dude's doing, but he's doing something. So
I got it.
right, cool.
I'll try to sneak up to where I can. Like, is he on a stage or something like that?
Okay, so I'll get to you in a second. Peregrine, or you're heading that way?
Oh God.
What?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Okay, so now Mulak, you're heading that way?
I'm gonna head as close as I can get, like maybe second row. I want to be able to see, but also kind of stay behind some people.
Okay, it's going to be tough to get to the second row because as you and Peregrine start getting closer and closer to the Temple Mott, you see that a very large wooden scaffold has been erected, and you can see that Dreyfus is already on it with his arms tied. His arms are up like he's on his knees, and his arms are tied and held to posts that are on either side. And you see a very stern-looking, full-blooded high elf wearing black armor with a large kind of pelt over one shoulder. And you see several priestesses or prioresses of the church as well up there. You also now I'm going to say this: it's not hard with anyone's passive perception to see that there are both metal pike guards everywhere and hill guards everywhere, and several keepers of the Woven Branch.
Jesus.
So
I want to get within 100 feet of where he is.
Give me a strength check, and then we're going to bounce to Tarl.
Strength. Can I use charisma to?
This is literally forcing your way through a crowd at this point, and it is so loud people couldn't hear you really if you were saying "excuse me." Because I mean, this is exciting.
Peregrine help him by standing like like
roll with advantage because I'm assuming Peregrine is now using you as an icebreaker in front of her.
No, I want her to go in front of me, and I follow her, and then apologize to the people after she forces her way through.
Okay, then Peregrine, give me a roll.
Strength, right, or athletics?
This is just going to be pure strength.
Oh fuck!
Just too dense. Even with an 8 with an advantage from him, you're pushing through, but you're still in the back. You're still in the back third of this group because I mean everybody in town has come out because town's been destroyed. everybody's rebuilding, so I mean, there's a little bit of a morale boost going on, but this is a public flogging. This is high entertainment for this time period.
How
think I'm too
far
big.
are
Can
we?
you, like-
How far are we from him right now?
You're probably a good 200 or so yards.
Yards, so 600 feet.
Yeah. Tarl, what are you doing?
How many people are in here? Like
He's
a
outside.
billion?
Oh, okay. Well, Arvax, what are you doing?
Is this Astroworld?
Question. That was
Oh my
fucked
God.
up. That was fucked up, Kyle. That was fucked up. Oh my God. That threw me. Shit. Fuck. Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
When someone is a penitent, are they just like thrown into slavery for the church, or do they like sell them off?
Depends. All penitents technically belong to the church, but you can rent them.
Just like prisoners in America.
Bump, 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 bump. True. To give you an idea, there are 6,000 people in this town. So,
Oh, why is Bubby Lock not here? Shit. I guess I'm just gonna try and push my way through the crowd
give me a strength check.
because I don't know what else to do. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're sucking right now. And
2
that was even a
bits.
save.
Real quick, dude, can you move your token?
I mean that.
Yeah.
How do I get-
Okay, cool. Where'd you move it to?
Technically made
Temple
it a
Mott. That's
9.
where I'm going.
Okay, so that's where you're heading to? All right.
That's where the old
Technically,
lady
that's
is,
mine.
right?
That's where she might be. Like I said,
Okay.
you've never seen her.
I am hauling boogie.
Okay, so
And
that's where,
along the way, I'm taking those saffron leaves and I am trying to make up real quick a little saffron and elderberry aioli sauce to spread on a piece of bread that I have and pull out some of my old ration smoked meats and make her like a salami with maybe a little bit of Munster on some rye with a elderberry and saffron aioli.
okay, so that's what you're doing while
I'm
running.
hungry again.
Mularn, what are you doing? Other than still hanging over a donkey as everybody's running off.
Self-imposed disadvantage. Still not a bad sandwich.
Around average.
It's average. Average sandwich for dude is a great sandwich for everyone else.
But Knox, you there?
I'm taking everything in, processing it, legitimately thinking the idiot's probably fine with what's going to happen to him, and continuing to rest on the donkey.
You hear a terrified scream coming from back up the road at the livery. So you're just gonna chill on the donkey on the street?
Yeah.
Tarl, are you gonna chase after everybody else?
Yes.
All right, give me a strength check to see if you're pushing your way through this crowd. Okay, you're able to push further than everybody else, but you don't really see any of your teammates anywhere nearby. So gonna start back up at the top with Dude and cycle back through. Dude, as you're skipping and skirting around the edge of this group heading towards the Temple Mott, you're noticing all the guards as well. And the closer you get to the Temple Mott, the more of them there are.
Invisibility.
You're going to cast invisibility?
Yeah, just cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. So give me a stealth check with advantage. Several guards don't notice you, and you're going to make it through the first ring of guards that are around kind of at the base of the temple mott. So that's what you do, is you get through that first ring. But you notice as you get past that first ring, you're noticing some of the nobles from town around you. You do see the Richter, but then you can also see there is metal pikes and woven branch ahead of you about another 40 feet. And we'll
I want to do like a Tenacious D slide between their legs.
roll me athletics.
Wouldn't that athletics to slide?
Oh shit, the camera.
Or acrobatics. Okay, I'm going to have to laugh at this. The invisible halfling is sliding between a guard's legs holding a sandwich.
Tenacious D knee sliding between their legs.
Okay, so that's where we're going to end with you on a mission to deliver a Sammy. All right, Peregrine.
Okay. Peregrine's honestly not super interested in the stuff that's going on, and she definitely doesn't want to see anybody like publicly flogged, because that's kind of like a personal, like, big fear of hers. So she is actually going to dip back out of the crowd, and I'm gonna assume if she's leaving, it shouldn't be quite as hard as trying to get further in. Is it easy enough for her to push back out of the crowd?
Yeah, it's easier for you to back out.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, as you start backing out, that's when you start hearing music being played.
Oh, fuck. With the cursory glance, can she see any party members that are not in the crowd that are out back here?
You can see Mulak, who is next to you.
Mulak or Mularn?
Sorry, Mulak, because he's the one with you. Mularn's on a donkey back in the road.
Okay, she wasn't trying to pull Mulak back out with her. She was going to leave him. Would Mulak have gone back with her? Would have
No,
Mulak
I'm just saying,
stayed
as you're backing out, you can still kind of track him because you knew where he was, but you don't know where the rest of the party is.
Oh, okay, totally fine then. In that case, she is actually going to. Can I use the what ability thing from my background, the origin thing where she knows the area and stuff, and try to think of a place where Smebulok may be, or at least a place where people may know, like some sort of registrar's office or something where she can get information?
You remember, and this, I won't say it's really using your background features. You remember that y'all had been subcontracted by the metal pikes. So you see metal pike guards out. Smebulok's probably amongst them, or he is back at their headquarters, which is
Cool.
off the Mackett Way.
Oh, I forgot that.
Okay, does she have time to talk with the guards and ask them that?
They're just right immediately around you are hill guards. The metal pikes are up closer towards the front.
Where's the front? There's none that are like standing out and around or anything?
Seems like they're allowing the regular, everyday guards to kind of around the crowd mostly. It seems like the Woven Branch and the mercenary guards are more towards the front where everything's actually happening.
Oh my god. Okay, she's then if I still have time on this turn, she's gonna try to force her way back towards them. Can she be a little bit gruffer than normal and kind of like drop a shoulder and use athletics to try to kind of push her way through a bit?
You're gonna try to push your way through using athletics? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Not like trying to overtly shove people down, but she's being firmer than she was that first time.
With the 18, you're pushing forward more, but people are like, hey, piss off, I got here first.
Sorry, on a mission, sorry.
So you hear someone, move, you tall bitch. I can't see.
I can't help my height. It's what my mama gave me.
Same here. And you just see a very grumpy looking halfling.
She'll try out of courtesy to duck a little bit.
Oh, thank you. Now I only missed 3/4 of it instead of all of it.
You're very welcome.
Peregrine about to have a domestic with a halfling in the middle of a crowd. Well, I
We'll
should
see
say
how that goes.
the halfling has a domestic with Peregrine in the crowd.
She could just pick her up and chunk her if she has to. Anyway, that's for my turn. That's it.
Mulak, you watch as one of your allies backs up and then just through the crowd up towards the front.
All right. Is there anyone that I can see that is being very boisterous?
I
Like
mean,
they look like they're kind of rowdy and like getting really fucking excited for this.
let's chill on the gifts for now. Give me a perception check. No,
Can't roll today.
it is just a lot of people. Everybody's drums started playing and music started.
Okay, music started. Perfect. I'm gonna look at the guy, the closest guy that's next to me, closest, strongest looking person that is next to me.
Okay.
Man, woman, child, I don't care. Whoever looks like they could pick me up. And I'm gonna say, hey, I saw this one time. Check this out. Crowd surf me. And then I'm gonna start climbing on them and see if they'll crowd surf me to the front.
Oh my god.
I want to try to persuade them if I can.
With disadvantage. Got an 11.
No, with disadvantage, yeah.
So he goes, all right. Yeah. This Goliath individual looks at you. I can crowd surf you.
This is where he picks up Mulak and rides him across the crowd.
Either that or just a very firm chunk across the crowd.
Yeah, as long as I get closer, I'm fine.
So you gotta let him pick you up?
Yeah.
He turns and chunks you in the opposite direction towards the back of the crowd.
Alright, well, fuck this guy then. I tried.
Give me an athletics check to see if you...
I will kill myself if I do an athletics check.
Okay. You manage to land in a way that you don't hurt yourself.
Not graceful, but not damaging.
Yeah, it's if you went lower than a 10, I would roll to say you took some fall damage, but you just got chunked. Arvax, what are you doing?
I don't know. Why are my rolls shit when I need them to be good? So you said it looked like there were metal pikes up at the front?
Yeah.
We don't see Smebulak among them.
I mean, you're in a crowd and he's a gnome.
Right. I'm gonna try and shove my way through again.
Strength.
I do get a +3. I forgot that last time because I have my aura of whatever the fuck it's called. Aura of protection. I get +3 to saving throws.
Well, this is just a strength check.
Check. Oh, I did a saving throw last time. Oh fuck. Hey!
Okay, you're able to push your way about halfway through the crowd. Much the same thing as with Peregrine. There are a lot of people getting aggravated at you doing this.
Fuck them.
Tarl.
I'm gonna stop in my tracks and take note of the situation and see what's going on.
Okay, so you're just keeping an eye out as the music starts.
Yeah.
Okay, Mularn, you hear drums playing off in the distance, and you also hear a young halfling man's voice. Guards! Guards! Something's happened to my dad. Guards! But there's no guards over here because they're all over at the Temple Mott.
Fuck.
Do you just continue to be mostly dead on a donkey in the road?
I'm going to glide off of the avatar of Greenleaf. I'm going to grab him by the bridle. I'm going to move him over and kind of back him up between two buildings in the shade and then crawl back on him.
You are so helpful.
Oh, trust me. There is the 4 rolls that I have done this game. This is the most helpful I can be.
Have you rolled above a 10?
No, I rolled an 11.
Oh, that is correct. You did roll an 11, but that still caused you to vomit.
Yes.
All right. So, dude, as you slide past the metal pike and woven branch guards, you get past them, and you notice now there's a lot of prioresses, but there is one with light blue hair looking directly looking at you.
That's the one.
There's one looking at me?
Directly at you, and you immediately know in your gut she can see you.
It's another woven branch?
It is a prioress.
Is that who I'm looking for?
You are looking for the elder prioress, or the Richter was a way to get in, but no one else is looking at you. This one is. Hold on. Were you? No, it wasn't. You weren't outside.
It was me and Tarl.
Okay, it was you and Tarl. So you don't know her, but she is a younger looking elven woman with bright blue hair, very bright green eyes, just staring directly at you and smirks.
I'm gonna smile and wave and like try and like go past.
She will move in front of you.
Oh golly, I'm gonna drop my invisibility now because I'm caught. And I'm gonna look at her and it's like, "Hi, I'm Dude. Nice to meet you. I'm here to deliver this tasty Sammy to the Elder Prioress."
Oh, it just so happens that's me.
You're the Elder Prioress?
Mm-hmm.
You don't look elder.
Child, I'm elven.
Yeah, but don't you also get old eventually? Can I insight her?
You can.
23.
She's hard to read.
Ooh.
So you can. Okay. Here's the sandwich.
Is this saffron?
It's a saffron and elderberry aioli.
Oh, absolutely adore these. They're wonderful. And she takes a bite of it. Guards, trespasser! And she starts walking off while eating your sandwich.
Hey guys, real quick, before you take me into custody, I have these nice gifts for you, and you too, ma'am. Before you leave with the sandwich, the best thing to wash it down with after you're done is some pepper. And I'm gonna cast hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Real quick though, before I do, can I retcon one thing? I would like to tell her that her hair is ugly, and
Oh God.
and hold on, I got to get to the thing because I know I have the ability.
Are you trying to vicious mockery?
No. It is unsettling work, where I'm going to use one of my bardic inspiration dice to reduce her roll against that DC.
Reduce her roll against that DC? All right, so they got to make a... How much are you reducing it by your
Because my
bardic?
spell DC suck.
Hewitt, you weren't pushing the button.
Oh, I was not pushing the button. So you're going to roll a D... What's it now?
I'm looking.
Are you a D6 or a D8?
D8 at 5th level, a D10 at 10th level, so it's a D8.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that D8. Nice. All right, so you create twisted pattern colors. Weave. Okay, so I got to make a roll for some guards. That'll
I would like
go-
to fit as many of the guards and her in it.
Oh, you're getting a lot of people. Is there a limit to how many in this 30-foot cube?
30-foot cube,
Okay. So
all creatures.
I got to make a lot of fucking rolls now. Thanks, dude.
You're welcome. I mean, well, you shouldn't have put them in my way.
Just hell bent on this Uber Eats delivery of deception.
Not deception. I don't lie. Dude does not lie.
The persuasive panini, then. So, 4 woven branch. Okay. So, the woven branch guards
It was
right
more
there.
of a euro, but okay.
The gregarious gyro. No.
No. The utopian euro.
Okay.
Because I want us all to get along.
Okay, so the woven branch guards that are there are going to resist. The iron pike guards do not. They're instantly distracted. The prioresses are going to resist. And I got to subtract 8 from this roll. Right?
Yep.
Cool.
Dang, 2 months ago she didn't want to be seen, and now she's like all in the thick of it. What the fuck?
You remember you were told she was odd.
Is this actually her?
So that is a 12. Which means she fails, but she will choose to succeed.
Oh fuck.
It has legendary resistances.
Oh no.
As dude, you realize now there's a whole lot of angry people, and she is just eating the rest of the sandwich. She just smirks at you and then starts trotting off away again.
Is she out of character? Is she actually the Elder Prioress?
No.
Am I on a fool's mission?
No, that
She's
was
the
not
one
the
that
Elder
gave us the
Prioress.
mission to Croft.
Oh, I am going to cheese it and run further into the temple, trying to I'll provoke attack ops or whatever. I want to run through the hall screaming, "Elder Prioress, they're trying to kill a beloved servant of Timora!"
Oh my god.
When in doubt, double down.
Well, gotta say yes. Go ahead. I mean, in a situation here, playing big that's not going well, so let me pull up some rolls for some attacks here.
I have embraced the chaos at this point.
Yeah, y'all have gone full chaos here, and I kind of expected that.
I mean, we've been playing it kind of safe so far. It was only a matter of time.
I was trying not to.
Okay,
Okay.
Mr. Chaos.
I never play it safe.
Okay, so I'm going to say there are 5 of these keepers near you.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch. Not out.
So which one? The 13
Oh,
misses?
4 of them. Yeah, no, my AC's 14.
Oh
Okay.
god. Strategic surrender may be in order.
So that is 5, 14, 24,
35.
35. Pretty sure that's not dude's HP level.
Nope.
So,
Dude fucks off.
well, that's the guard. You're also tearing through the prioresses. Fuck! Okay, the next 2 don't really do so much. All right. Okay. So, with the prioresses, they are going to try to bonk you with a very heavy set of staves. Ornamental and all. So that's a 19 and a 20. I know the 20 hits, so...
Yep, 19 hits too. My AC's 14.
Okay. So, but I'm saying the other 3 miss.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2.
I mean, the natural ones, do they hit each other like Three Stooges style?
Not quite, but
Do some
that's,
Home Alone, I slide between them, they both bonk each other.
so that is the bludgeoning damage from their staves hitting you, so that's 13.
I'm at 1 HP.
What the fuck?
And that is the radiant damage on top of it.
Down he goes.
Okay. So, dude goes running. Doesn't quite make it. There's a shrill pitch for a second, but it is droned out by the drums.
Dang, I sure hope the Elder Prior has heard my pleas.
Maybe. But, see, next to be Peregrine. As you're pushing through, with your passive perception of 17, you notice that elven man that's wearing the dark armor with the fur over his shoulder is readying a really nasty, large, wide, leather-stripped flail that you get glints of metal from, even though you're far away.
Oh god.
And he holds up a hand, and the drums go silent. What are you doing?
That's up on the. It's like a stage.
So you've gotten about halfway through the crowd. The crowd is not on the mott. It's not up on that hill. So you got to get through the rest of the crowd. There's the hill, and then there is the scaffolding in front of the temple.
Okay.
So there's crowd, probably 20 or so feet of hill, and then the scaffolding on top of that you would have to get through, plus guards.
Okay. She is still gonna try to make her way then towards the nearest guards that she can reach to ask about Smebulok, about how she'll, however far they are, she'll try to make another push towards them
Okay.
to ask them.
Strength.
Can she do a little bit more shovey
Yeah,
bit?
you can do athletics.
Shovey.
You shove you a little bit in. You don't get to where the metal pikes are, but you do see that there is a hill guard sitting there smoking a cigar.
She's just gonna ask the hill guard just as a Hail Mary. Hey, you by chance don't happen to know where Smebulok is?
Hmm.
Probably not your wheelhouse, but he's like, the short little gnome kind of works with the other guards over there, and she's gonna point up towards the fancy guards.
Oh, yeah. Working as their bookkeeper.
Yeah, that one.
Probably back at their base. He's old. Also, shh. He's about to start talking.
Okay, thank you. Another cursory glance. Who can she see if she stands on her tiptoes?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, not great.
Nobody.
Okay.
Okay, Malak. You're at the back of the crowd after being chonked by a Goliath.
Mulak.
Moose.
I'm just thinking, how far away am I from the stage now that I've been tossed?
You are probably close to 250 yards back.
How you said how far?
About 250 yards back.
Yards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And there's just shit tons of people in front of me?
Yep.
Alright. Here we go. I am going to use a sorcery point for subtle spell. And 120 feet in front of me. I've seen I'm sure I've talked to Arvax. I don't know if I know that. Do I know who Grumush is? That orc god?
I haven't talked much about my gods in detail with anybody yet, I don't think, but
No, I think you've been keeping that secret.
Would I know who it is at least? Knowing what I know about that good god and that's their enemy, would I know?
Yeah, you would know that there is a evil orc god.
I will cast 120 feet in front of me, floating in the air, like just not super high in the air, maybe 10, 15 feet off the ground. Major image of a giant 20-foot tall orc with like, I don't know, do I know what Grimosh would look like?
No.
Okay, it's just a 20-foot tall, evil-looking orc with a like evil-looking spiked crown, and he's got like blood dripping off of him, and his eyes are like shining with fire. And he will yell, he will just stink super bad too. He smells like he's been rolling in manure for 30 years. And he will scream at the top of his lungs, "Everybody! This man needs to be punished!" And he is gonna point at what the fuck's his name? Dreyfus. And these priests are helping me! Oh! He's like swinging his arms around and looking very. I know I sound stupid, but he looks very scary and threatening.
Okay, remind me what subtle spell does. Doesn't that just mean you don't have to do like the somatic components?
I don't have to do somatic or verbal.
Okay, so
it just happens.
Okay, because this spell does not have a material cost.
It does. It's just a bit of fleece. I just like rub a piece of fleece off my jacket or whatever.
You're just literally rubbing like a lint ball in your pocket.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, that happens.
Do people clear out in front of me?
Yeah, people directly in front of you move the hell away because a giant magical floating orc just appeared.
And do the guards and stuff start paying more attention to that than whatever the fuck they're doing?
A whole lot of crossbow bolts are now flying at this thing. Like, you did it, it starts yelling, just attack goes off. So another reason people are clearing the hell out, whole lot of arrows are flying now. Because it seems like a lot of these guys do a shoot it and then go, what the fuck is that?
And then as I'm running, he'll just yell like, "Oh my god!"
So are you running forward for me?
Yes.
Where the giant floaty thing is?
Like I'm acting scared, but yeah.
Give me a dex save. So you run forward underneath your giant floaty monster that they're shooting crossbow bolts at. You're going to get hit by some of these.
It's whatever. I'm sure they also shot townsfolk, so these people aren't very smart.
Yeah, there's some town folks getting hit by this.
And then I'll start screaming. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'll start screaming, "The guards are shooting us!" as I get hit.
So,
holy shit!
And it disappears.
Yeah, it fails as you get nailed with arrows. And now everybody's just standing there looking like, what the fuck? And you're in the middle of a big open, empty area.
Did Peregrine get hit too?
You were further up than that. because like you've pushed through most of the crowd. He was at
Just
the very
for
back of the.
roleplay's sake, can she try? Was there a save for that spell or anything?
Yeah, it would be. Let's see, it's an intelligence, isn't it?
Intelligence investigation check against his spell DC.
And it uses their action. They have to use their action to do it.
Okay, that'll be
Yeah.
next turn. I was just curious if she thought it was real or not too.
So that all happens.
So
Malak,
all the people that shot think it's still real.
yeah, it was real. Now it's gone. Are you gonna fall down
Oh,
or anything after getting hit by all the arrows?
Yeah, and I start screaming that the guards are shooting the townsfolk. Why are they shooting us? Why are they shooting us?
Oh my god.
And I keep stressing the us part. Why are they
Oh
shooting?
my god.
Okay. Arvax.
What the?
That happened.
What the hell just happened?
You saw what would be a very ill-informed individual's depiction of Gramush.
Oh god, he's gonna get cursed.
Appear, start yelling. People started running. Guards fired. It went away.
What the fuck? Okay. Of all the things I thought he'd do, that definitely wasn't one of them.
Well, if I could have got closer, I had a different plan. But I cleared out space for you.
Is there more space cleared out?
There's a big hole back behind you.
People like fleeing now though from that.
A lot of people.
Like, has this changed anything going on, like up at the scaffold in the crowd and any of the people around?
Yeah, like the crowd mood, has it now become, oh fuck, we're getting out of here, or what?
Some of the crowd immediately where this happened, yes. A lot of people are now pushing up against the guards, rushing towards the temple. The people up on the mott and the scaffolding have taken a momentary pause at what the hell this was. But the hole that would make it easier for you to move through is behind you. The crowd is now pushed forward, making the area in front of you more dense.
God damn it. What about the vicar up there with Dreyfus?
You don't know where the vicar is. You didn't see the vicar.
Aren't they up on top of a scaffolding?
No. Dude made it through the first ring of guards that were at the base of the mott. The next one on the way up, you saw the nobles where the vicar was. He then went past the next set of guards, which were then prioresses and priors. He didn't make it over to the scaffolding.
I'm not talking about dude.
No, I'm saying is, you don't see the vicar. You see other prioresses and other members of the temple.
Well, where did Peregrine see him?
Peregrine saw, I'm thinking of the Richter. Yeah, you see the vicar up there,
No,
sorry.
I'm not talking about the Richter. I'm talking about the main dude that's gonna whoop his ass.
This is the DM realizing he made too many names sound similar. So, yes, the Richter is up there staring at what just happened, but has not let go of the flail and does not seem too
Faye.
bothered.
Ugh.
I feel
God.
you, dude, man. Like, Dragon Heist is the worst.
God, I cannot do anything.
What, talking about like the chase mechanics in Dragon Heist?
No, everyone's name sounding the same.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's like 2 factions that sound the same, 6 important individuals that sound the same, but poor players are so fucking confused.
The Zentarum and the Xanathar's Guild, I got confused for a good long while.
Yeah. They're in the middle of that one.
Fun.
How far is it for me to get to where I am to on the other side of the crowd, or the majority of it?
Like to push all the way up to where the guards are?
How far is that?
You could probably do it if you got a good enough strength check, because you had pushed through most of it earlier with that, what was it, 18?
Okay, feet wise. I rolled a 22 earlier.
No. Feet wise, it's hard for you to figure that out.
More than 30?
It's more than 30.
Feck. Here we go. Nope, fucked it up.
Nope. You make it a little bit further in, but now you have people pressed in against you, kind of panicking, and people ahead of you that are also like that. And you can see the guards are now still have crossbows. Some of them have crossbows aimed at where that was. But there's also
is there any
several.
space 30 feet in the direction I'm trying to go that I can see that's empty?
No.
Fuck.
I mean, unless you want to, if you're saying you want a Misty Step, you could Misty Step up in the air over people.
That sounds like a terrible idea because I will just fall.
I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Well, where the fuck am I gonna go? I'm still gonna land on somebody.
There are multiple people. Crowd surfing. Just shout crowd surfing. It'll be fine.
That worked real well for the other one, didn't it?
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Luck got chunked to the back of the crowd. Would that even work? It says you have to go into an unoccupied space you can see.
Air is a space.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't get far enough. I just fall on people. Unless they moved, I am in armor.
They are tightly packed.
Back.
I mean, just slide in between a couple people. Just go up in the air in between some people and just kind of slide right in like a letter in a stuffed stationery.
Are you saying like Misty Step up there, immediately take the position of a jackknife dive, and just slide back in?
Yeah, it's possible.
Come on, Em.
Fuck it! Misty Step. Into the air.
Okay, you move 30 feet diagonally forward.
And then I'm gonna jackknife back down in between people.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Okay, I'm actually good at these. Hang on, let me check something. Okay, or protections only for saving throws. Man, I should have just done my charger feat and just plowed through people. All right, athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah!
You are now sandwiched in amongst a crowd. You didn't injure anybody or yourself, but you are now pretty much restrained.
I can do it again. But I'm 30 feet closer, correct?
Yes. Tarl. A giant orc yelling he was a god appeared. Yelled that guy needed to be punished and that the prioresses were involved, and then disappeared after getting riddled full of arrows. And now there's a giant hole in the crowd, maybe 200 feet ahead of you and off to the side.
How, do I have any idea where dude is and how far am I from him?
Not at all, because he darted off into the crowd and said he was going to go take care of this.
I'm going to dash as far forward toward the temple as I can.
Okay. Give me a strength check. You don't make it that far because, I mean, there's panicking people just running, so you're spending a lot of time dodging. Millarn.
This is getting ridiculous. Like, this giant orc, this guy.
You're in a...
What the hell did Tarl get me to drink?
You're between all these buildings. I don't think you would have really seen that. You might have heard it.
I'm saying just like literally parked directly, but just enough between the two buildings to be shaded. Yeah, I glance up and see a 20-foot tall orc in the sky. There you go. What the hell did Tarl give me to drink this morning?
Okay, so when you moved the donkey, it was over so you could see everything, not just off the street.
Yeah, like just literally backed it up into the shade.
Okay. So yeah, weird shit's happening.
Yeah, and I am blaming whatever it is that Tarl gave me to drink this morning.
All right. Now, who all speaks Elvish?
Yo,
I do.
Yep.
Most of us probably.
Nope.
No Peregrine. Does Tarl speak Elvish?
Yep.
Okay, so everybody but Peregrine and unconscious dude at this moment hears in Elvish. Peregrine, what you hear almost sounds like singing. A very elegant, smooth tenor comes from him, which I physically cannot do. Out of this elven man's mouth. And I just closed a window. Why did I do that?
Control Shift T will open it back up for you.
As he stands there in Elvish, he says, "The great Coralon once again banished his foe. He cannot come here and dissuade us. Rejoice in knowing the supremacy of your God. Be calm, all of you. We shall cure and tend to the wounded once the task is done."
oh, I don't fucking like him.
Oh god.
And then without missing a beat, you hear, "Penitent Hills, you are charged with abandoning your duty, leaving your men to slaughter, and abandoning a holy relic to fall into the hands of the undead. How do you plea?" And y'all hear in Elvish from Dreyfus, "Guilty." "You are charged with aiding a drow and not making those aware of their presence. How do you plea?" "Guilty." "You have lost favor with not just one, but all of the deities that make up the great tree. How do you plea?" "Guilty."
Are you able to do anything else?
And then y'all begin to hear the last strike.
Ah!
The
I
whole
can't
crowd
do anything. Far away. Fuck.
goes quiet as 1, 5, 10, 20 lashes are heard.
Ah!
There is no cry that comes from Dreyfus, because you're pretty sure before the last lash strikes him, he is unconscious. You see the vicar hold up the lash that is now gleaming wet, and a prioress comes and takes it. He then turns and looks up to the crowd. "May this be a reminder that the woven branch does not get special treatment. We hold ourselves more accountable even than we do the faithful. He has been stripped of his rank and will be sold as a penitent on the morrow. May you go with the great blessed tree's light. Good day." And he turns and walks off like this wasn't even the most important part of his day. Dude, you wake up in a cell.
Jailbreak. Jailbreak.
well, this is unfortunate.
You are literally in your short clothes. No pun intended. You are very sore. But what is dude's passive perception?
10.
It's very hard to miss this because it's very itchy towards the back of your trousers or your under trousers. There's something poking you.
Okay, check.
It is a little note.
Okay.
The note says, "The sandwich was delicious. Jithair."
This bitch!
At least she's grateful.
She also drew 5 little stars at the bottom of it.
I go to put this in my book and I realize I don't have my book. And I panic.
And back to the rest of the crowd or party, you watch
My recipe!
a high-pitched shrill from somewhere in the city. You all watch as the unconscious Dreyfus is carried off. And the crowd starts to disperse. Arvax, a rather grumpy-looking iron pike, comes walking up. They look human, but their skin looks slightly wet. Saw you do some magic. I need you to come along with me real quick.
You said this was one of the iron.
Yeah, one of the metal pikes. Sorry, metal pikes.
You know I work for you guys, right?
I don't know you from Tommen, so please come with me.
Fine, fuck it.
Carl's going to inquire about where the sale's going to take place.
I was thinking the same thing.
It is going to happen in the square tomorrow.
Where exactly the
Do
fuck
we
am I
have
following?
time?
What's that?
Do we have a time?
It'll be at noon.
Where the fuck am I following you?
He is taking you to the Metal Pike headquarters, which will be at the square. Peregrine, Mulak, what are y'all doing?
I look at Peregrine and say, well, it looks like we're buying someone then. Because, hate to say this, I'm kind of on his side now.
Yeah, I got the gold that we got from that last job, and I'll be honest, I don't really have anything else to use it for, so I feel like at least Arvax may be on our side. So with 2 of us, okay, this is gonna sound weird. How much do people go for when it comes to cost? Because this is just fucked up for me. Is this normal?
Is buying people normal?
Yeah.
Not for me.
Okay.
Now, Mulak and Mularn growing up on Long Elb, the penitent cells is not unusual. Your family has not participated in them because, well, y'all worship a deity that's not really followed by anyone else in the order. So your family's kind of tried to keep it on the DL, so they don't do a lot of public functions like that. But the buying and selling of religious prisoners is not uncommon.
I know how much they would normally go for.
Depends. It depends on bidders. It depends on the individual. It depends on maybe even the time of year and the city. So there's a lot of variables, but what the inkling in the back of your head is, this guy is former Woven Branch. He's also a tiefling. So he's a major oddity. Somebody's probably going to want to buy him. There's a good chance the church might even try to outbid people to buy him and keep him permanently.
The people where I'm from bought people a lot. My family did not. Based on what I know of him, He's gonna be a lot of money.
Oh fuck.
Tarl sticks his head in the mix and says, y'all know the party's got over 100 platinum.
I don't. That doesn't actually sound like a lot talking about this type of stuff. Oh, I hate to say this. Okay,
Tarl, you're
Mulak,
all,
this is gonna be really callous, but Mulak, can you just kind of very casually find someone who seems kind of wealthy and do just kind of like a how much you think he's gonna go for, something like that, to maybe give us a little
I'll
bit of
walk
an
up.
idea.
Who's the richest looking person around here?
no one around you looks rich, but there does seem off in the distance past guards some rich people.
I'll
Don't
just
you
walk
guys
up.
know a rich person?
You know, y'all work for Smebulok, who has more money than you, and he also y'all had gotten a contract with the Iron Pikes or the Metal Pikes. I might just have to change the name.
What
of
about
group.
that
Maybe ask a
eccentric
guard.
dude that we brought the cube to?
While true, Peregrine's looking for instant gratification of a ballpark number right this second. However, yes, that would be the most genuine way to find out later.
Who's the closest person to me right now?
Peregrine.
That isn't one of us.
There's some kids that are like picking up arrows that are in the ground and go, "This slayed the orc god."
I'll walk up to one of those kids and say, "Hey, you want to know a secret? I am the orc god."
Mom.
Okay, that's not what we're
Mom,
doing here.
the kids-
This guy's a trickster. He's so funny.
The kids
funny.
are gone. Also, you haven't said you've done it. Malak, you have arrows sticking out of you still.
Okay, oh, what the? Did you do that?
Do what?
Oh my god. Fuck, okay, come here. And she's gonna pull the arrows out and hang on, I gotta set up a roll right quick. Plus. She's gonna pull the arrows out of you and be like, all right, shape up a little bit. And you gain that much healing.
What?
Yeah, you fucking idiot. Come on, let's go.
Hold on.
Shake it off.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, no,
So-
shake it off. I pulled an arrow out of you, man. You feel better now? Let's go.
Yep. He's gonna be a lot. I don't know how much people go for. Don't know how much like a just shitty person would go for.
You've seen a penitent go for as low as silver.
So he's probably gonna be like a gold.
No.
I know, but I say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we could swing that really easily. I don't know if that seems accurate. Okay, we'll
So,
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
As the crowd starts to thin out, you realize the three of you are alone. You do not see Mularn, you do not see Dude, and you do not see Arvax.
Fuck.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Before we leave, that one kid, I'm gonna send him a message, just real quick, and where he don't see me, and I'm gonna, in his head, in the orc's voice, go, "I'm coming for you."
Ah! You just hear screaming from somewhere else. Well, like 120 feet away is where you hear the screaming coming from.
I could probably hear it in my own head too.
Out of character to the party, I just updated the party list. We've got 4150 gold and 100 platinum. Then we've got some random gem dust and gems that are worth gold.
I've never put I always take my own share.
I've got 50 platinum from the vampire at 129 gold.
Did any of you dumbasses ever loot Sean's body out of that whale?
I do, but I will not go through the bag, because I'm returning it to his parents. I've never even opened it, but I have the bag.
A lot of gold in there.
I can feel it, but I will not open it.
And like, just FYI, before he died, he sent a ruby to his mother that would like support her and a family of 8 for like 30 years.
If I take from it, the rest of the party will chastise me because they thought I was stealing from his corpse.
I mean, you don't have the best track record.
I mean, he would have approved.
I know, but
So
family is important.
That's where we'll end it. I will leave it to Frey for our socials and events that are coming up, and Knox for our final sign off.
Fuck!
Yep.
All right. Well, glad everybody could witness that clusterfuck with us. There's going to be a spoopy game tomorrow night. Y'all get to listen to Miro scream like a girl. Because we are going to have Topher and FrekiIV and Miro, and I believe now Moose playing spooky game
Phantasmophobia.
And
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia. Hewitt just loves spooky things.
There's gonna be a
So
lot.
do I. No, I don't.
There's gonna be a lot of me saying fuck, 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 fuck.
So you can catch that tomorrow night. Thursday. What are we doing Thursday?
Mothership.
Nate's Haunting of the Ipsilon 13 Mothership game will be on Thursday. Is there a round table this weekend?
There's one scheduled. I don't know what Spence is doing.
For Sunday, I believe, at 8.
Yes.
Yes. So, and then Sunday there will be a round table. And then you can meet us back here again next Monday to see how the fuck we work this shit out.
Yep.
We're gonna buy a person, everybody.
Good old morals.
Sweet Jesus. So yeah. But you can follow us on Twitter at @bonus_team. We are here on Twitch and on YouTube, where you can watch all of our previous episodes as Team Bonus Action. And we are also on Facebook. So if you want to check us out, give us a like, give us a watch. Hopefully next week I don't sound like I've been smoking my entire life and Miro doesn't have any more sawdust in his sinuses. So I will throw it over to Knox.
Surprise, I probably will because I got to finish up Christmas gifts.
Mask! Knox.
We still got Knox.
Lots.
Now that that's done, we appreciate y'all for hanging out with us tonight, and hope to get y'all with us again next time. So until that point, don't let your meatloaf.